back here on the beautiful Miss Monique. We've already replaced the door switches for the dome light. Did them on both sides. Tom actually got a killer deal on these from a really good seller on eBay. So we got them. They're in. They're done. And it's in. And it's ready to roll. One small task. Check. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this AC. See if we can get the compressor to engage even when when it's off. Obviously we got to check all that, chase wiring, check pressures. I want to do that before I put the cluster back, because if I have to get in there, or Wes has to get in there, and we have to monkey with some electrical nonsense, it'll be like back in the day on Chris's 300, which is before we were doing videos, and that was a nightmare. So we're going to check that out. Tom touched up the numbers and everything. Give them one more coat. So the cluster is going to go back in. We're going to keep moving forward. This doesn't go back because we have a clock now, which we have to run a lead for. But man, she's coming along. Look at how good Tom got the console components. And Tom's actually going to start on the door panels because of the wrinkles and some tears. He's going to be digging in. So positive news on the AC. You can sort of kind of see the clutch. Let me see if I can zoom this in. The clutch is actuating with the key. Positive news. Alright, so testing out the blower motor. See it back there running. The switch is currently on high. Now it's on low, and as you can see, it has not changed at all. So I believe our blower motor resistor is no es bueno. So Wes is getting ready to disassemble the power steering so we can send the box out. That's cute. The hose wasn't even tight. That would not be a good thing. Ah, a saboteur.
It's a little wet.
It's a little wet.
It's a lot of wet.
It's better. Well, that's something you don't want to be a little wet. There's other things that you hope are wet. This is not one of them. And you didn't lick it before you stick it, so.
3 finger sweat, bro.
Yeah! This is why our channel is not for children.
We are not family friendly.
This is not for children. Except for my child, he doesn't care. He's like, oh, fuck. He's almost 10, and he's like, fuck. So there's our blower speed switch. Let's just say that was a little bit of a crispy critter. Yikes. I'll show you the wiring harness here in a second. Here's our blower resistor. It's not in horrible shape, but we might as well replace it, seeing all the ends are crispy as I've shown. Yeesh. Turn on the light. Crunchy wiring. Ow! And that's like nukified back pretty far. Wesy Wes.
Hey.
Getting the steering box out. Let's just undid the pitman arm. Down yonder there. Got that all handled. Now he's gonna come out so we can knock the roll pin out. And we'll undo the last 2 bolts.
Oh.
Alright, so we have driven the roll pin out. Alright, we've driven the roll pin out of the steering coupler. And Wes has the pitman arm off. So now he just needs to undo the bolts. He's going to go back underneath, get the 2 bolts out. And the box will be ready to flop right out. And Wes has the steering box out. He was wrestling here. I had to move the column. Fun and games all about. Leaky steering box. And of course, he's got it in his her. Oh, it's all up in his her.
I got the poo on me.
He's got the poo on him. Alright, we just switched over the map light. Alright, so we swapped over the map light harness into here because this has the cool fader wheel. And of course it works. We tested for continuity. Good to go. One little step.